This week I'm in Calella, one of my favourite places in Spain. One of the reasons I like Calella in particular is the beach is absolutely huge. It's got this lovely lighthouse one end, and the hotels quite often are right on the beach, like my favourite one, which is the Maritime, which is where I'm staying this week. But also you've got the train line that runs all the way from Barcelona to Girona. So you've got all the access to other resorts such as Pineda de Mar, Santa Susana and Malgrat de Mar, Blanes, etc. Train tickets are really, really cheap, and my favourite is the coffee is virtually half the price than in the UK. So you can't really go wrong. So here we are in Calella, and if I pan around you can see how big the beach is. Wonderful. There is a boat service that stops at Calella, and you can stop off at many of the other resorts along the coast. At the end of the beach, there are some steps that lead up to the main road, which leads to the next town, which is Sant Pol de Mar. There are quite a few steps, over 70, and I've walked up there a few times. Alternatively, if you don't want to walk that far, you can always relax in one of these sandy bays. There are about 4 of them, this one being one of the smallest ones. When you finally feel the need for a bite to eat or a drink, there are quite a few beach bars along the beach. This one is called the Blue Bar, and there are about 4 along the beach, and I've been in this one a few times. It's situated near the Calella pedestrian bridge, which is also the bridge that cars can drive under to get to the beach road. The bridge is a popular meeting place, and it's also the main pedestrian route along the beach. The walk goes from along by the lighthouse end all the way to the train station and beyond, and is a really pleasant walk. There's also a separate cycle track. It's a great place to relax and watch the world go by. And if you don't feel too energetic yourself, you can always watch other people play volleyball.
Further along in the opposite direction towards the railway station is this wonderful avenue of trees, and on occasions you can actually see wild parrots. They nest in the palm trees. And this is the famous monument that you'll find about halfway. Now, getting to the train station, there are probably about half a dozen places where you can either cross the line or go under it. This is the main one where cars can go over as well. It takes about a 10-minute walk to get there from the Calella bridge. It's a fairly modern railway station with an underpass to get to platform 2, and there's also a lift for disabled access. Trains are much cheaper than the UK, and there are regular trains to all of the nearby resorts. Pineda de Mar is only 3 minutes away. Then there's Santa Susana, Malgrat de Mar, Blanes and Girona. The opposite direction takes you to Barcelona, which is approximately an hour away.
Oh, thank you.
This is a short stroll through some of the shopping area. There are absolutely hundreds of shops in Calella and lots of restaurants and cafes, so you shouldn't go hungry. One of my favourite shops is the Alley Hop shop, the one with the cow outside, as you never know what you're going to find when you get in there. It's a great place for presents to take home. There's also an Alley Hop shop in Blanes and Malgrat de Mar. Well, that's enough of that. Time for another coffee. One of my favourite places to have a coffee is in the church square. Cafes are often open late at night here, and some of the shops are too. Sometimes there are markets in the square and also various shows and displays. And of course, there's an ice cream shop. There's a lot more to see to Calella than I can show you in this short video. There's at least one museum plus a large park which is well worth a visit. Calella is a lively place to visit. Many of the roads are pedestrianised, however there are some that are still open to cars and other traffic, so you have to be a little bit careful at times. On a practical level, if you're self-catering or just need some supplies, there's this really large supermarket which is easy to find, and there's also an Aldi which is near the hospital. This particular shop sells everything from fruit and veg to wine, shampoo, aftershave and suntan lotion in case you forgot to bring some. In addition to all the usual shops, Calella has regular outdoor markets. Here's a quick look at one of them.
Y ahora cada uno.
In the evening, Calella is still very lively with plenty of places to eat and drink. I've always felt very safe here and have been coming to Calella for many years, but have also stayed in most of the surrounding resorts, and I've made videos on some of them too. The only thing I don't like is that at the end of the holiday, when you have to say goodbye to that wonderful beach and lovely weather and make your way back to the airport for that flight home. I hope you've enjoyed this short video. Please feel free to leave any comments or if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to reply. Until the next time.